The parable of the Good Samaritan. And behold, a lawyer stood up to put him to the test, saying, Teacher, what shall I do to inherit eternal life? He said to him, What is written in the law? How do you read? And he answered, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And he said to him, You have answered right, do this, and you will live. But he, desiring to justify himself, said to Jesus, And who is my neighbor? Jesus replied, A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, and he fell among robbers, who stripped him and beat him, and departed, leaving him half dead. Now by chance a priest was going down that road, and when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. So likewise a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he journeyed, came to where he was, and when he saw him, he had compassion, and went to him, and bound up his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he set him on his own beast, and brought him to an inn, and took care of him. And the next day he took out 2 denarii, and gave them to the innkeeper, saying, Take care of him, and whatever more you spend, I will repay you when I come back. Which of these 3, do you think, proved neighbor to the man who fell among the robbers? He said, The one who showed mercy on him. And Jesus said to him, Go and do likewise. Hi, my name is Hallie Slidell, and I'm in the 10th grade here at Stone Ridge. I'm the blue team rep for my grade, and I'm a member of the upper school honor board. I have a twin brother and a sister in 7th grade. I think you might know her. I play field hockey, ice hockey, and run track. Yes, you heard that right. I like to run. One of my favorite things to do is bike the Bethesda Trail from Bethesda to Georgetown to grab lunch with my friends. There are so many good places to find food, including Acai-Bowls from South Block, fries from Good Stuff Eatery. The sauces they have there are amazing. Or District Donuts. If you haven't eaten there yet, I would recommend running over there right after your retreat today. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about myself, but in a way I am. I know you probably hear it a lot, but being kind to yourself is one of the most important things that you can do. It is something of utmost significance, yet it is constantly overlooked and brushed aside. Being kind to yourself may seem difficult, but if you prioritize treating yourself with kindness and care, then it can become easier and easier to do so. Many people have tried to define kindness to self. Most would agree that being kind to yourself is catching up on sleep one day, letting yourself have a small treat after school, or letting yourself catch a break from a lot of work by taking a day off and relaxing. This can be true, however, being kind to yourself is all of that and so much more. Kindness to self can be something physical, but it can also be something you think about mentally. Being kind to yourself is not the completion of one small action that may benefit you for a small period of time, but it is rather the repetition of actions which benefit you and your state of mind over as long of an amount of time as possible. Now, I'm not implying that you should go to the Mountain Cafe every day and consistently buy a chocolate muffin and a frappe, because that isn't one example of being kind to yourself. Obviously, you can do that, but it is not the most reliable, nor is it the best way to be kind to yourself, and it's not cheap either. What I'm trying to say here is that if you take the time out of your day to tell yourself that you love yourself, or if you even acknowledge that other people love you, even if it seems ridiculous to talk to yourself in such a way, it can help you feel more confident and appreciative towards yourself. Even by looking in the mirror the morning before school starts, and maybe appreciating the way your eyebrows or your nose or literally anything looks that morning, can sometimes make your day seem a whole lot better than it might have been if you hadn't done so. Maybe before a big test you might be a little nervous, but confident because you know that you are prepared. Or after making a big decision, you are proud of your final choice. By recognizing yourself as the amazingly awesome person you are, and always have been, consistently, you will find that over time, you will begin to love yourself more and more. You may be wondering why being kind to yourself is so very important. You may be wondering why you are hearing this talk at all. You might be bored listening to me right now, but wait, can we cut that for a second? I don't know. I